Restart the recording. Alright, we're back. Push-up test. Let's see here. We're gonna... Oh, I have to do the text again because I restarted the recording. Dang it! Really, really long ago, way far out in space, in a dark, dank place shunned by starlight, there was this creepy planet floating alone. Pan the camera. My wires are getting tangled. The beings of this world were creepy. They spent their time staring creepily into space. Creepy daydreamers, right? Wrong. They were searching for a new home. At last they fixed their creepy gazes on a distant world. Land of beauty and peace. It occurs to me I did not set a game. I need to fix that. God. There we go. Now maybe people can actually find this. We're fixed now. We're in the past, we're with the babies. Are my controls right this time? We're good. Oh, this game's gonna be hard to play with a PS2 controller. Oh dear. Hullabaloo! Good word. Prince Bowser, your bandana's looking awfully plain and not doodled upon. But maybe there's a point. Maybe that's the point. Maybe Bowser Jr.'s bandana is a hand-me-down from Bowser when he was a kid. And Bowser Jr. was the one that scribbled on it. Where's my X button? I got really sad when I didn't remake this game and I just skipped straight from Bowser's Inside Story, or from Words. No, don't teach me. They skipped straight from Superstar Saga to Bowser's Inside Story, and it wasn't even a good remake of the latter one. I love the Superstar Saga remake. Bowser's Inside Story has too much nostalgia in it for me to approve of a remake. I know that's a bad way to look at things, but like, there were things that they changed that didn't need to be changed, and it wasn't fun that they changed those things. Blah. I'm seeing some slight graphical errors in the system here. That's okay, we're just gonna live with that. Baby's emotions are apparently on a tier system, where it's like the positives and then neutral and then the negatives, and I'm doing arm motions even though you can't see me. Because they were happy and then the earthquake started and then they were neutral and then another explosion happened and then they were in the negative. And they had to scroll through the emotions. Anyway, screw babies. We want adults. This is a... How do they sound like... How do they sound like Donald? Toadsworth is worried about the princess going back in time, but nobody seems to remember the fact that the past Mushroom Kingdom was invaded by aliens. Because why would they remember that? Time. It doesn't work in this game. That's a high % chance of return... What just happened? Oh, I know what happened. I pressed the close the DS button by mistake. Forgot that that was a button. I really should not have that bound. Map screen on the top. You're not wrong. I wish wish there was more time. A very primitive version of the maps they had in the later games, but that's okay. Primitivity is not bad. Anyway, it's adult Mario time. A button. Let's do this. Mario's weirdly not in the middle of the screen, but I think that's always been the thing. Screw the save album, I don't need it. Corn. Not going for 100%. I'm just going for all the bad. I didn't want to talk to you. I just want to play the game. It's been a couple years since I played this one. But we have a special kind of mushroom that's never appeared ever again after this game or before it. Maybe they should bring the refresh room back. I mean, it has restorative properties. It can do things. It's not a replacement for the 1-up, but like maybe a health system in a 2D Mario game, and the refresh room is what the thing that you get to heal yourself instead of a super mushroom. Anyway, Toadsworth is so worried about the princess that he knocked himself out, and only this magical mushroom, of which there is one in existence ever, can fix him. And he was very upset by this because he didn't get to grow more before he needed it. And now this mushroom is extinct. But it causes people to glow. That was one of the unforeseen side effects. Suddenly earthquake. And time. Because time as an existence is Trix yogurt, yellow, and pink. Yeah, there is something amiss. There are some parts of it that are missing. My princess, you've put on some weight. Have you done something with your hair?
Let's go.
Anyway, this game really likes tutorials because Toadsworth is about to come explain the tutorials that we just would have had as Baby Mario, again as normal Mario. But for some reason, normal Mario is doing less damage than Baby Mario. He almost forgot. No. No. One needs your stankin' tutorial. Fastest level up in any video game. I think we all know the drill here. Power, power, and then power some more. All the other stats can suck it. It is entirely possible to play this game without getting hit. I'm not gonna do that, but it's possible. A mysterious hole has appeared in the garden. It's possible to return to the time machine to our holes in the time continuum. If there's a time continuum, it should be in shatters by now. To the garden, fellers! Yeah, why can't I do that?
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh no.
More tutorials. Luigi, use the B button. We all know that you were being false. There you go. You're the better jumper. Don't pretend like you're not. Now I'll save. I always forget that it sets you on no to save. It's a time hole! How did EGAD know that purplish pink and yellow swirly equals time? And here we have Luigi not being Luigi because he's being courageous for some reason. And this is actually a time-space hole because it doesn't take you to this exact spot in the mushroom kingdom. If it did do that, we'd be screwed. Dollars to donuts. Well, I wish a donut only costed $1. And somehow we got here before he did. And time is solid, apparently. Stop asking questions, Toadward. This little jingle here has so much childhood embedded in it that I can't not like it. Meh. And here we have a suitcase. And despite how everybody hates Stuffwell, I love him. According to the professor, there should be a Luigi here as well, but I don't... Please move. Oh my, are you Luigi? Sorry about that. Pleased to meet you. I have known your stuff well. Professor Egad invented me. I am what is called a suitcase. The professor sent me back in time to be your assistant. And I'm thankful for it. Yes, assistant is accurate. Not blank. Assistant is accurate. I'm more than just some place to store your belongings. I have many complex sensors and a variety of memory apparatus for data retention and, Mario knows wrench, not boop beep. Well, suffice to say, I'm a very technological... I'm gonna start that over. Well, suffice to say, I'm very technologic by contraption standards. I'll be a big help. Why don't we get started by having you go ahead and open me up? Simply press start. And thus deleted one of the best parts of the first game in the series. Switching between Mario and Luigi in the front. Yes, please note that I can be loaded with all manner of doodads and widgets. I love his wordage. Suffice to say, I can certainly carry all of your items. I'm also designed to carry a veritable wealth of equipment. And to confirm that you're in tip-top shape, you can check your stats here as well. Birds in pair. If I could have your attention on the top screen. This is how much time has passed since you started your adventure, all full of danger and whatnot, even though half of that time took place in the past, so how is it 12 minutes? This right here is the number of coins you're carrying, a whole 1. I'll buy the castle. And finally, direct your gaze here to sneak a peek at your streamlined statistics. Well, that wraps up my self-introductional. I eagerly await our working together. Press B to initiate my closing minification cycle and store me. He uses so many big words that don't need to be used, and I love him for it. Back to adventure! Yeah. 1 coin for your castle. If game theory is to be believed, which they really shouldn't be, well... I wonder how much the Princess's Castle actually is worth. Wasn't it just like... How much did it cost to build it? Totally in Mario Maker 2? I don't remember. Tutorial area, you can tell, because it's a remix of 1-1. In Q, why people don't really like Stuffwell, because he is a tutorial character. Did you know the primary action for mobile creatures is the jump, not moving or walking or crawling or breathing, jumping. If your timing is serviceable, the pair of you should be able to jump up these ledges. Cue graphical interface! First, Mario jumps with A. Then Luigi follows suit by pressing B, rudimental. The key is using the D-pad to move and pressing A and B in order. I suggest trying it. Press A and B in order, you say. Ah, man. Well, maybe that time. Oh, don't go down there. That's not where you need to go. Mario, Luigi, do you see the gaps in your path? Yes, 1 tile-wide gaps. You can actually run over those. No, you can't. Wish you could. Be a great nod to the 2D games. Gaps like this can sometimes be cleared by moving with the control pad. Yes, you build up speed and then leap as one by pressing A and B at the same time. When he says you build up speed, as a kid, I thought that meant there was going to be a run button, and I was really excited about that, but there's not. I don't know why they included that if there's not going to be a run button. It's just a trial attempt. For this particular technique, make with the jumping. A and B at the same time? Indeed. I wonder how this works. This area is festooned with red and green blocks, according to my data banks. Yes, red objects interact with Mario, and green objects interact with Luigi. I suggest you begin leaping with all speed and hit every last one of them, because for some reason, that's the only way to move on. And they're all, if I can aim. 1 coin! Beep beep! I don't know who set that up. Utilizing A and B to perform well-timed jumps and move forward. My cat is stretching in the background. What are you doing, child? Go up the stairs! There's a lot of earthquakes in the first 5 minutes of this game. Village. Yeah. Neat. Suddenly, alien. Yes, Luigi, stand in place, don't run. Mario. The village. Dank. Purple. Mushrooms. Jump. Let's go. That probably doesn't sound very good in recording, but I don't care. Leave the toad for dead. He doesn't deserve to live. Back to cheery tutorial musics. Mario! I understand your urgency, but who knows the dangers ahead. It would be prudent to get you battle ready before moving on. I did a fight. Well, look at this, the perfect practice for you. Mario, jump on that bulboid thing. Yeet.
Let's go.
Dank! Excellent work, Mario. Jump into your enemy to engage it in battle, and you'll get the upper hand by damaging it at the get-go. I highly recommend noting this helpable hint. I love his words, because they're not real words. Standard fare. Luigi, you perform attacks just like Mario does. The only difference is Luigi uses B for his action commands. Remember to use B when jumping on the bad guys who hate you. You sound like Fawful. Come on, Luigi. Step up your game. Analysis complete on the enemy's attacks. He hasn't even done anything yet. To tell you the results? No, I don't need it. Alrighty then. I've got one more analysis I'd like to share with you. When avoiding enemies, the timing of Mario's and Luigi's jumps tend to be slightly differentiable. Stop talking about differentiation. I just got out of calculus. Pay close attention to the timing of the jumps. Back to adventure! Can I just say, I love Luigi's little dance down there. Just look at him. Look at him go. He's so ready. Anyway. Mario can basically just destroy everything right now. Math! Indeed! Jump.
Let's go. Okie
They're both dead first turn. They have less than 5 health. No matter what they... Oh, what? Why aren't you dead yet? I guess I was wrong. Luigi! Your POW is lacking, and so is your speed. Luigi's speed always sucks in these games, and I don't know why, because... Well, I do know why, but, like... it seems it feels like it's a lot lower than it should be. Death by math. Yeah, they tried to put Mario and Luigi in different spots in this game so that you didn't just press A and B at the same time like that to guard, when you could pretty much do that anyway. It didn't fix it at all. It just didn't do what they wanted it to, and it never got around to also doing what they wanted it to. In all of the games, you can pretty much do that and you'll be fine. Especially in the first one. I mean, now Luigi's been picked up on the damage a bit. Good. We need that. Although typically, as a player of video games, I like health and defense because not dying is fun. But I've played this game enough to where I don't think I'm going to die at any point. Unpopular opinion I have on these games? Well... I honestly enjoy the tutorial characters. Most of them. There's so much praise spoken of these games, especially the first couple of them. Like the first 3 at all. Although, I've heard from a few sources that... Well, actually, I hear from a lot of sources that everybody's favorite out of them all is the first one. Which, I can understand that. It's a great game, but it's not my favorite, because my favorite is the third one. Which isn't necessarily the thing that everybody thinks. But I love all of these games except Paper Jam, because Paper Jam was just so grindy. So grindy. It didn't need to... It could have been better. The concept was amazing. It was... The concept of these boys teaming up with Paper Mario, which was the first time since this game that there was more than just grindy, not grimy. It's the first time since this game that there was, like, when you were with Mario and Luigi, it was a... Oop. Oh, wow, I screwed that up. It's the first time that it was more than just Mario and Luigi. Because in Bowser's Inside Story, yeah, you had another character, but they were never, like, in the same place at the same time, working together as a group of 3, even though they sort of were working together as a group of 3, unbeknownst to Bowser. But, it's just, with the Paper Toad missions, it just got so, it just didn't work. It didn't work like I think they wanted it to. The Papercraft battles, though, they were fun. But honestly, coming off of Dream Team, which I love, it's my second favorite out of all of them. Coming off of that, and the one before it, and going into a game that was just so meh, it wasn't the best of experiences. I still like the game, although I haven't actually bothered to beat it because I was upset as much as I was by it. There's only 2s there? Wow, that's faster than I thought. Alright, let's put some in stash. Why not? Oh, yeah! But, yeah, coming off of the 2 previous games being my favorite 2 in the series, it just was not great. It wasn't great at all. The trio attacks were fine. I actually enjoyed the trio attacks. But they were really button mashy, and I almost broke my 3DS. That one ended quick. I did like the Mega Mushroom as a bros move. That was good. I enjoyed that highly. Yeah, let's put 1 in speed. Alright. I saw somebody bring this up in Let's Play of the Superstar Saga remake. They said that they wish that Mario and Luigi's mustaches on their sprites actually grew with the stash stat. And honestly, I need somebody to draw that. It'd be great if somebody were to draw that. I might draw it. Hell, why not? You want something done? Do it yourself. Anyway, yeah, this village just got completely raided. Let's raid it some more by looting the possessions of all these abducted people. I'm gonna accidentally be walking diagonally a lot because the dead zone in this controller is not great. But it's the only one I have that has the correct button layout for this game. Playing this game on a GameCube controller would not be fun. Ooh. I missed out on 20 coins at least there. I didn't know it was going to be a multi-hit block. Damn. Oh well. Did I go in here? You're the save. I'll take the save up. Hyper Stash! Yeah. Like, it's the same thing that people do in, like, Source Filmmaker, where they just make Mario and Luigi's mustaches huge for no reason, just to make it look stupid. But honestly, I need, like, an animation of their stashes growing with their level. Like, at, like, the starting value of stash, it looks kind of piddly, but still enough of the Mario stash for you to recognize it as his mustache. And then when it gets to level, like, to the max level that a stat can be, which I don't actually know what that is because I've never grinded that far because I have a life. Santa. It hits the floor. The stash has to hit the floor at some point. What happened to those awful shroob things? How do you know what they're called? They don't speak English. Are they gone? Me? I'm the mayor of this village. Nice to not see you. I was trying to hide from those shroob things and got stuck. There must be a way out that doesn't involve dieting. Nice call out on Christmas, Japan. Oh, yeah. As somebody who dabbles in spriting, that's probably why they don't do it. But I still think it'd be funny. This seems a bit overkill for just one guy. Help! Yes, just stand there. Don't run. Run! You fool! You're supposed to deliver. You're supposed to be able to move fast enough to deliver presents to all little good boys in this, good boys and girls in this world. And you just stood there not moving. I think those actually, like, there's an actual, like, shroob alphabet. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to translate it. But it's there. Anyway, yep. That's a nice little countdown to death there. Oh, no! There could be a perfectly good reason that is... Okay, yeah, there's many reasons they didn't do that, but it would still be funny. And we die. You know, I'm looking back on the stream, and part of that energy ball engulfed the ship a little bit. So how didn't it just self-destruct right there? High above Holly Jolly Village, the Koopa Cruiser cruises. It's a bit unnerving that Baby Mario and Baby Luigi don't have jump sounds right now. I find it amusing that Martinet does the voices for the babies as well. But yeah, look. They were having fun, and then they went to neutral, and then they went to crying. Rip in Rick. Never feared, my dear. Toadsworth is here. Come, let's get you to safety. I don't think there is safety, Toadsworth. This is the great Prince Bowser. Kneel, minions. Okay, now get up. All personnel to the bridge. Goo goo indeed. Shut up. That's another reason people don't like this game, because there's babies and they cry. These grouchiness will wait to get your tails to the bridge. I wonder if you little spuds can make it on your own. They often refer to the babies as potatoes in this game, or variants thereof. X to jump with Baby Mario. And Y to jump with Baby Luigi. All your actions with X and Y. And the tutorial again, but not as splendiferous as it was originally. Love the music in this game. All these games have fantastic soundtracks. What do you say? About these crates. Yep. You're a tutorial character, and I'm not going to talk to you because no, mushroom drops are the replacement for nuts in this game. Splendiferous, Finch. Just saw that. The platforming is gonna be hard with this controller. I'm gonna have to figure out a better method by which to control this. Maybe my Xbox controller still works. Who knows what's going to happen from here on in? And I mean, you're babies. You better save your progress whenever you see a save album. Yup. Time to show this alien jerks what the Koopa Cruiser can do. Fire the Koopa Cannon! Very original. So dang evil. I don't know why Baby Bowser needs so much validation all the time. Whee! Pay attention, Sky Nerd. There's Bowser there at 4 o'clock. Those villagers are under troop attack. Your orders? Should we help them? Oh man, it's half past night time already. We saw nothing. Everybody clear on that? Execute cry.exe. Princess does not approve. I skipped the text to get the crying to stop. Which, I know I was praising this game a minute ago, but this is still my second least favorite out of all of them, even though I still love it. Send the baby! Why send the baby? Because tutorial. And also plot. Execute Order 66. Yes. The plumber here is made out of plumber. Goo goo. Yump. Why don't they summon the giant death laser to kill the baby? Little baby Luigi's action command uses the way button. The only button that exists as a vowel. Jump. Jump. Young Masters. Bros items in this game. One thing people don't like about this game is that the bros attacks are items and not variations of the skills you learn on the field. I still like them. Because they're fun. Bop. Bop. I'm not gonna say bop every time I'm gonna know. Oops. Bonk. The green shell may seem underwhelming, but I honestly think that it's a good item. Even later in the game. God. If it was yeah, it was patented by the Shroobs because they used it. Also, why did Toadsworth run all the way over here and then run all the... Oh, no, he didn't run all the way back. No, it wasn't close because they didn't use the giant death laser. It's like I said. But who knows when more of those awful aliens will return. I believe it best to take these to Master Bowser's ship. I almost said to the mothership. Alien! Aliens! Evil! This monster's arrival seems like a horrible dream. It was all so sudden. Foul parasites from the Shroob planet. Land of utter creepiness. How do you even know? Their purpose is oh so clear. They wish to take all we hold dear in the Mushroom Kingdom. Our land, our very lives. That part I can see you knowing. But the fact that they came from the planet that they came from and that it was creepy... You don't know that. You haven't... Were you there? Every villain is lemons. There's not a situation in this world that cannot be followed up with a SpongeBob quote. It just matters that you know every quote in SpongeBob. The village and our beloved castle as well. Destroyed to ruins, falling rubble on the ground. Flee! Flee! We must escape! The castle is lost! Random Toad to show up and get abducted so the main character doesn't get abducted. Prince Bowser here. Come in, Kamek. Get the Koopa Cruiser here on the double. I'm just going to take a really long time to charge this laser. You could have fired that laser easily, like 12 times before that happened. Death laser because Death Ray was taken. Kaboom! There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom! That wasn't SpongeBob, but it's still a good quote, and that's all that matters. And that is how the princess and I were rescued by Master Bowser, odd as that sounds. And now, almost all of the Mushroom Kingdom has fallen under Shroob control. Status report, your badness. We are currently on approach to Peach's castle. It's our once beautiful castle. No, look at it now. They got some serious architects on there, because that is nothing like the castle looked originally. They had to have remade the entire thing. No doubt those fiends call it Shroob Castle. Rumor has it their leader is there. Princess Shroob. Their names are so creative. Boing. Eh, what's that you say? Princess Peach is being held prisoner in the castle. Oh, surely you jest. The princess is quite safe and sound right here with me. Ah, man, I'm from the future. I beg your pardon? A future Princess Peach? President Shroob. You know, that's not far off of what we got right now. Weird, creepy dude who doesn't speak properly. I need to see Princess Shroob in, like, a presidential attire and not her purpley Shroob gown. You've gone a bit daffy, eh? Noggy must have gotten bonked. Perhaps a nap? And Mario's second-guessing himself. Do it? Status report, now! You found this. I'm receiving some sort of transmission from Shroob Castle. A transmission? Put it on the monitor, let's see what's up. She ain't got no face. Who is this hag? That must be Princess Shroob, undoubtedly. Eh? Man, does she have any idea? Does anyone have any idea what she's blabbing about? Prince Bowser from Shroob Castle. It's a Shroob missile, and it's headed straight for us. They really like the word Shroob. Evasive action. Koopa Cannon, fire. No ammo. What? You're fired. Fire him out the cannon. Get boom! Direct hit. You could have moved the ship. Those alien dirtbags! We gotta hold it together until we get back home. That baby Mario looks like he's floating on the street. It's just one disaster after another with you two, isn't it? Yeah. Well, my keen detection skills don't pick up anyone else in the immediate vicinity. I like how that translated to no. Perhaps they were all thrown clear by the crash, but with destruction and exploding. According to my Ultra Radar, a new time hole has appeared somewhere in this castle. Well, based on the fact that Mario and Luigi are alive, I think I could say, with at least some certainty, that the babies also lived. I think it may be advisable to find the time hole and return to our own time for a while. I'm gonna save. How many green shells did I just get? 3 or 8? I think it just gave me 8. Well, I'm not gonna use those. Anyway, Goombas aren't the weakest enemy in this game for some reason. Huh. I gotta say, I almost accidentally read that as Mick Villager instead of Minecraft Villager because I'm stupid, dumb, and also an idiot.
Let's go. Off ducky.
It pains me to be unable to kill a Goomba in one shot. There we go. I haven't gotten a single lucky hit so far. And I'm kind of upset by that because because I really like the sound it makes. Oh wait, this is continuance. I'm gonna go the other way. Fight you! Come here.
Let's go. Off ducky.
Phone. I haven't leveled up in a while either. And that probably means I'm gonna level up in the next fight. What up? I'm really gonna have to figure out a better control situation for this game
Let's go. Off ducky.
before the next time I play it after today. There we go! I say it and it happens! Now watch, I'm gonna level up off this fight too because I said something. Dang it. Yes, that is my new slogan now. Well, no, it's not my slogan, it's just a brief description of the me. Stupid and dumb and also an idiot. Because why not? It's the perfect thing to describe me. It's almost like I came up with it. Level up already! $20. Oh, shoot! Mario can't trip because he goes first. I'm very happy I'm not getting my buttons mixed up right now because I've been playing a lot of games with the GameCube controller. Like, right before I was streaming, I was playing Smash, which is a completely different control setup. But, hey.
Let's go. Off ducky.
I wanted to get all these good. Oh, this next part's gonna be hard as heck. Because it requires precise movement-ish on that skinny platform. And with this controller, that's not the easiest task, so I'm actually gonna use I'm using my right hand to control this right now. I feel like my right hand is better at this than my left. Ultra focus because this isn't proper control setup. Okay. God. Why? Baby noise. Luigi got hit on the head by a shroob and went down to 1 health, and then just got hit by a metal spike ball and is fine. Me! Baby Luigi don't wanna jump. Mario! Perhaps you should use me as a sort of cushionation device. I am, of course, well padded. Baby Luigi would likely feel reassured by the sight of my luxurious leather. Babies!
Let's go.
Let's go! Come on! Nice. Yeah. Dwing. We have located and been reunited with the babies. Back to adventure. Luigi's head must hurt from nodding all that time. Mario! Bruh. Allow me a brief apology, I was rushing. I forgot to mention how to move as a group of 4. You see, the babies are unable to understand my communicating. What a situation. Thinky brain. What would have entertained me as a small child?
Babies.
Rushing or dragging? Baby Luigi is entertained by the sight of himself in the future getting, or just in discomfort. Yes, they are not helpless. I suggest the 4 of you join forces and move on. Oh, wait a moment. Don't you be laughing, baby. You know in about 20 years this is going to be happening to you. Again. I don't know, I assume the babies are like... Actually, they're probably like 2. If they can't really talk. Actually, then they're probably even younger than that. They're probably like 1.5. Because they can kind of talk, but they don't really. Go on, little humans. Piggyback rides. It is simple to do when Mario and Luigi get near the babies. The tykes climb up automatically. Try it and see. Piggyback. The babies can also initiate the move by moving close to Mario and Luigi. Now then, let's go find our poor missing companions. Back to adventure. I feel like when they were making the dialogue for this game, they took into account that old English teacher saying of don't use the same word more than once in a sentence. Because they changed the words they use to describe the adults versus the babies a lot. And they just kind of flip-flop because that's what every small child did in those classes. Some of these you can jump up. Oh, actually, you can jump up on all of these. Go in the direction I desire to go. Yes. No minification of Mario in this game. Only baby. On the button. Let's save. Level 3's across the board. Prince! I love Baby Kamek, which also goes completely against the lore as described by Yoshi's Island because Kamek is supposed to be older than Bowser. Much hairier. Weird. None of that matters. I'll bother you up. A Goomba.
Let's go. Off ducky.
And a boo. Mario, Luigi, have you ever seen a piggyback move in battle? Oh, it's fantabulous. Let me show you how this action command works. Mario, you attack with a jump if you follow. Do I like how he summoned a Goomba and there's only a boo here? First, press Baby Mario's X button. Hiya! Then press Mario's A button. Hiya! Now Luigi, you jump attack as well. Y. B. Next, bros items. When using these while piggyback, you can use the baby buttons as well. I'm much better at this with Mario than I am with Luigi. Da 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 da. You press baby button right before enemy. Hiya! It basically doubles the damage almost. Ha ha ha! This one's harder for my brain to handle. Not much, it's just slightly. When it gets fast like that, you could stop literally at any time. Now then. Stamp. I don't think Luigi would have been very happy knowing there was a boo right behind him. things up with the resolution of certain pixels, and I ain't like it. Let's give Mario some health. Yeah, there were 4s on there, but a 3 is still acceptable. Let's give Luigi some more speed. Another 1! Hooray! I like the future games where I actually have a method to get whatever I want, every single time. Moving text box! Yeah, I don't think it's possible to first strike that particular boo. Ow! How'd I screw that up? Right. He has to grab it for it to come out immediately. I forgot which one was which. My own view window of the stream is lagging. Well, I suck. No one can save you now. He has a lot of defense from jump attacks when he's got that helmet on, so you kind of gotta use the shell a little bit if you don't suck like I do, apparently. I didn't even see that. There's no way I can claim to be, like, any form of professional at this game. I don't know it quite as well as I know the other ones. And I don't even know those games that well. Are you kidding me? That thing moves so slow. There we go. I like how he goes woo goo. Dang it! We don't like single-digit power. Well, a 2 is better than a 1. That's for sure.
Let's go.
Oh. You can jump on the bullet bill. I just apparently suck at it. It doesn't do a counterattack, it just is something you can do. I suck. I mean, that's what's supposed to happen when he whistles. He gets another canon. Another canon. I guess he doesn't have defense, he just has health. I lied. A 4-pipe. One can only enter this pipe in a group of 4. Go! Oh yeah, this part was neat-ish. It's the old bridge from the Mario 1. The Bowser Bridge. cute for France. But where's the X? Mario, Luigi. Why, May, this is an unfamiliar block. Are you aware of how to hit and activate that block? Yes, I am. You really know how? Of course, so I don't have to show you. Yep. Well, then, back to adventure. Bop. Bop. Rise! I think there's a Goomba in here. Yep. Obtain a baby some experience. This is where the green shells really come in handy, because the babies throughout the whole game do jack all for damage. So it's good to have a way that they can actually do damage in a turn. And I suck. The babies are without a doubt going to end up with more experience than the adults in this game, and after a point, even higher stats than them in some regards. It's just kind of how the game worked out. I didn't mean to jump on you, I meant to use a shell. The timing for the shell is a lot stricter than it is in the later games of the series. Or at least it feels like that. I'll get used to it eventually. Only 2 coins. Well, there's 20 coins because there are 10 coins. That's not the point. Lower A to lowerify that platform for the bros. I'm actually gonna go fight you. That's many. That's very many, and I don't like that. Oh, well, at least the adult brothers can do some damage on their own. Or maybe I just suck. Look, you can see Luigi's hand wiggling behind him. Oh, he only has 15 health. God! Actually, I'm not even gonna use that again. The boos died entirely to counterattacks, because I sucked too much to actually even try to hit them. Mario! Obtain level! Stretch. We're gonna give you some defense. Or not. It's so easy to get what you want every single time in the later games in the series because the numbers are always the same. But it's just... I can't do that in this one, and it kind of stinks. He has 17 health at least. There we go. Yahoo! There were 6s on there! There were 6s and I got a 1! You are kidding me! God, I suck. Oh, I missed the block. Natural 1. Gotta hate it. Ah! I was not expecting mans. Let's not be so ADD to a point where you can't actually perform the command properly. It's the mans! 3 mans, to be precise. Back to baby. Don't miss that jump. Oh. And here comes a puzzle shrouded in infamy. Most people don't like it. Because it isn't even really a puzzle. And I'm not gonna like it because my controls are done. You hit the block with the correct bro matching the color. I suck. And the shine block comes down and helps the babies. I suck. This is gonna be hard. Can't move with my... I can move with the keyboard. Okay. We're fine. A button. X button. Walkage. A button. X button. Walkage. Okay. We can use the controller, okay? I legit swapped to my keyboard because I ain't trying to do that on this crappy PlayStation D-pad. What do you suppose that is? It appears trashable, but that looks like trash? Alright. Have a good night. I was actually gonna stop soon anyway. I think it best that we take it with us and investigate further. Heart friend. You got a sparkling shard. Good job having a security system that deactivates itself when your security is gone. And conveniently placed save album because I'm getting tired. I'm gonna end the stream here. Totally not because there's nobody in my chat anymore. Where did OBS go? I hope everybody has a good night. And I'll see y'all next time. For some game. Maybe not this one. I don't know. Deuces.